Hey, thanks so much for sticking around because it's time now for How You Built That. And today's story comes from Athena Staten, who grew up in South Florida, where her dad was a car dealer.
So my first job was greeting customers as they came into the dealership and introducing them to a salesperson.
And Athena actually loved the job, partly because she loved working with her dad.
He taught me how to negotiate. He taught me how to talk to people. He taught me not to be afraid of the whole car buying universe.
And as she got older, Athena was always surprised to hear friends tell her their horror stories about buying cars. And as it turned out, the loudest complaints came from women.
They are not listened to. They're not looked at. And what they tell me, the common thread is we expect to be taken advantage of and we expect to overpay.
Sometimes Athena would actually go with her female friends to help them buy cars. It was fun for her. And then one night, about 4 years ago, she was out having a martini with her sister.
And we were discussing how difficult car buying can be for people. So that very moment was when I decided to make this into something bigger than just a hobby.
Something that could help demystify the car buying experience. So Athena decided to become, wait for it, a used car dealer. But not a traditional used car dealer, more like a scout, where she works with customers all over the country to help them find the right car.
We get on the call and I log in, share my screen with you so you can take a look at what I see.
And what Athena sees and shares is a used car auction happening in real time. These car auctions take place all over the country, but usually only dealers get to go to them.
And then a dealer is going to sell it for as much as possible. I've seen $800 cars retail for $3,700.
And of course, this is normal. There usually is a big markup in used car sales. But Athena decided she didn't want to do that. Instead, she goes to these used car auctions with you virtually. She helps you bid on the car you want, and then she charges you a flat fee, $1,500 max.
Really, I've sold everything from Porsche Cayenne for under $70,000 to Ford Focus for $4,900.
Athena calls her business SheCar, and she also runs a charity called SheCare, which gives cars away to women in need. But since she's launched, Athena's clientele has been pretty mixed.
Almost 40% are men. And not one man has ever questioned the masculinity of buying a car from SheCar.
Athena says in the year and a half she's been in business, she's moved about 100 cars, which adds up to over $1 million in sales.
There were some people that had such a great purchase experience that I still giggle because I know what a great deal they got. Like, you should giggle every time you get in your car.
If you want to find out more about SheCar or hear previous episodes, head to our podcast page, howibuiltthis.npr.org.